Welcome back to Factorio. My name is Nilaus, and this is episode, I have no idea, 50-something, 52, I guess. That's pretty crazy. I don't think we need to keep track of the numbers anymore, but we have interesting things to do because we kind of stabilized on some of these things here. Like we have a solution for our perimeter defense, which we absolutely will expand. Then don't now first do the intro. Then I want to click it. Then we of course also want to expand just a bit further on the solar panels because we can. That is super important that we keep expanding up here for the solar panels. And also then we are going to start working on the science science towards the 5,400 science per minute. And I'm going to do it in the typical unsmart way that I usually do things. What does that mean? That means I'm going to scale up, and then I'm going to run out of things, and then I'm going to fix the stuff that's running out. But since since I'm really tired of looking at this alarm here, then that's definitely something we want to get rid of. This just keeps being here, and it is, yeah. Let's double this as the first thing. So what I've done is do some pre-calculations. We are going to dive deep into the calculations. Then we're going to set it up. I've reserved this space for the white science improvement. So let's get started on some of the infrastructural things that we absolutely want to do. Let's have a look at this. I think we actually need to do this one first. There we go. Let's use all of our roboports. Then on this part here, we are going to start doing some expansion. That is the expansion there and there. And then 1, 2, 3, 3, I guess. 2. That one, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we will be building here. All right, so when this one comes in, then we'll start building this part. Let's just walk away here and then see if this whole thing does it by itself by now. And I will also have my... You're going to be standing by. And we are getting attacks in here. And let me see if this one is getting something inbound immediately. I'm quite happy with this build. And it seems to work. All right, so let's do... we have done the two main things. Expansion up here, expansion down there. So while that's happening, let's take a look at what it requires to do here. So this is 90 per second is the 5,400 per minute. So that is our target. In order for us to do that, then I am using the Kirk McDonald calculator. It's super nice. And it's just, yeah, kirkmcdonald.github.io. And I think, if I remember, then I'm going to link a link in the description below. It's a pretty good calculator. There's a very, very tiny little flaw to it, but I don't know if that has been fixed. But it's very minute. It's so small that we are having bigger issues than those rounding errors. So let's not even go there. All right, so what I've found out is that I need, and I'm rounding up here, I need 74 low density structures per second. I need 65 rocket control units, and I need 69 rocket fuel per minute. In order for me to build this, then I need some subcomponents as well. Those subcomponents include some blue circuits, and some steel. Those are generic things that will just be brought in. So I'm not going to do that, but the red and the green will be something that I build specifically. So for example, the red circuits will go here. That's 230. These 230 go exclusively into making the speed modules used for the rocket control units. And the green circuit here is going into three things. It is going 230 of them into the rocket control units. It is going 441 into the red modules, red circuits, and it's going 3 into radars. So not a lot into radars. Why is it actually only 3? 3 seems a bit low. 3 per second. Yeah, 3 per second going into it. So that's why I get to these numbers. But I have excluded the red and green circuits going into the blue circuit because blue circuit is a common product. Therefore, they will be fed from sort of common resources, which might as well be a different issue as we get along. I might want to do sort of dedicated green circuits and red circuits into the blue circuits as we scale up, but that's another one down the line. But that means what I need to do is figure out how many modules do I need, and that in order to do that, we have to figure out how we make the modules. So let's start with the green modules. We know we need 674, and I can look at my modules, my green modules here. The green module is, well, it's producing 8 full lanes out. So let's do a calculator. That's not it. How did I do the calculator? There we go. 8 times 45, that means 360 times 2. That's 720. That is more than the 674 that I need. So the answer is 2 green modules for all of my science. And that does fit very well because I already have 1 module here. And let's do the same calculation for the other one. Let's look at the red circuits here. Red circuits are producing at a rate of 123. If I pretend I have 2 of those, then I get 246, and I needed 230. So again, 2 red modules is the answer. Then we go on to the low density structure here. This is producing 24.6, and we needed, how many do we need? We needed 74. So I'm going to say 4 of these. That's definitely enough. 3 of them, not quite enough, but that's so close. That's so close to 3. That is so close to 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. Because I rounded up. So I'm going to take 3 of these. Yes, that's it. Where are we getting attacked? Okay, that's good. So do we have... we did shoot out here, I guess. There's also some breach here. Okay, that has definitely built some. I'm going to expand. So this is 1, 2, 3. Nope. Nope. There. Oh, yeah. And that is going to be there. All right. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Here. And that'll hopefully be enough to trigger 1 more. And it's looking good. It's looking really nice. Let's flip this on so we can easily see where we have our... There we go. It's much easier to see where they're going. Do I have that? I have 2 of those trains, right? There, yes, 2 of those trains. And they are coming to that one. Where's the other one? That is going to that one. Okay, so they're definitely working. They're definitely something happening, and we are getting attacks coming in. That is brilliant. What about up here? This is just a big blinkiness because I don't have enough roboports. It's kind of annoying that I didn't build enough roboports. Okay, so what we could do was just kind of highlight how many of each module we want of this, and then will be sort of the easiest part. We decided that would be, and I'm going to use this number, 3 of these modules, and we decided it was 2 of these modules here, also 2 for that. And let's proceed, and that will be, what is the next one? The next one is, how do we get to the 65 rocket control units? And the answer is, of course, 2 of those. So that's again, going back, also 2 here. And then the rocket fuel is, that is going to be 69. So let's have a look at our, there. 4, looking perfect. You would actually tend to think that someone had been planning this in advance. Huh. And actually there's one more, because there's also the one that makes rocket, like satellites. So the one that makes satellites, if we look at it, it is right there. And I really need to move this. It's a stupid place that's there. If I look at this, this is producing per minute, 15 per minute, 15 per minute, and needs to produce 5.4 per minute. So it can easily produce enough. And if I look at it per second, then all of these are less than what we are getting inbound here. So that's not really a problem at all. This one can support all of it. So this will be a 1. We don't need to build more of these. The one we have is good. And this will be 2 because they are designed to produce exactly half of what I need. So I need this 2 for 1. That's 3 plus 6, 7, 8, 12, 16 in total. Where are we getting attacked now? That is up there. Okay. Oh, wow. This is actually already building. That is so glorious how well it works. 1, 2, 3, and then... Oh, wow. It's already at that point. And then we'll just need to flip this one. Let's move down here. All the way. And then we'll be... Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Look at that. That's a big attack coming in. and just see how that holds up against, or our 2 lines of none defense holds up. I think this is... let's see if it's this is working. I might want to get just a bit more power. But, you know, as long as we have repair packs, then everything should... Oh, it's a big attack. This is a big one, actually. But, you know, it's the first ones. The first ones are always the biggest ones. They're the ones that sort of, when we get really cover all of this area. But you are being super aggressive here. Oops, you also need to go in here. Why do I have that here? Oh, that's just a radar. Oh, okay, okay. That's okay. But somehow that was forgotten. Okay, and that's good. I will just also make this part here as the corner. There, trees in the way. So let's get this one done. And that will get us basically all the way to the edge, to this corner here, right? Won't it? No, it won't. I'm missing something here. What is the... Oh, right. I'm building an extra one here. That definitely needs to be here as well. Okay, now I'm getting confused. What are you doing? You should be down there, and then you should be down there. And I think that will be enough. Let's try that. No? There? And that covers the edge. Good. Then we can turn this off. Alright, so what we need to do is start planning this. That means I need to plan it over here. Now, what is the most appropriate way? If we look at the green to red to rocket controllers, that's a good spot. That is really the nice way to do it, because this is where the green will go in here. Or you could also make the green in the middle, but that's definitely a good sign. So this part here will be, again, replicated down here, I think. And I think I want this part here, the rocket launch, I want that up on this slide. I had to make some adjustments so that they can actually travel through here. That would be just way too long to do that. Let's start doing some absolutely insanely massive build areas here. That is military science, nope. Production science, utility science, chemical science. Why is there no... What? Have I not made rockets and then you have not even yelled at me? Oh, there we go. Rocket silo. Okay, that's rocket silo. So, take these out. And then I'll make the rocket silo. Rocket silo. There. Yes. And then I need to make these. Oh, this is a super important part. Let's actually write down there. Because there is a problem right now that I have all of my low density structure is being sort of made into generic low density structure. That means I have 2 here. They should be going into that one. But I also have 2 here. And that means I could actually very easily get to a position where these 2 are going all the way over here. And these 2 are going all the way over there. And that gets even worse as I start building this. So let's not do that. Then let's instead build... see. Let's make sure that they are dedicated instead. Oh, where's my train? Get back here. Get back here. Can I... Oh, hold on. I can actually do that. I can do that from remotely, right? There will be 4 trains here. I will rename these 2 and then I will lose the trains. That means... First of all, this part is going to have a precursor. I know this is something I've changed before, but things sort of evolve. Now this one doesn't have any trains because this is a different one. I will then take here and I will make a precursor there. Copy. And that will be the same down here. Now, these do not have any trains and all of these are dedicated to the other ones. And I will now rename this. There are 3 of these. Why are there 3 of them? Why are there 3? Well, now I'm getting a bit confused. But let's see. That's one. And I can imagine that this is the second one. And then my really good question is, where the hell's the last one? Because you are still going to that one. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Because I need to load into the structure in here. Yeah. I'm going to have a dedicated... Do I have a dedicated train from this one to that one? I just don't... Yeah, well, this is actually where it's going to be located. Yep, that is correct. Because it's a generic one. And I might just forget to set a train up there. But all of these trains now have to be different. They will now go from... And they'll go from... Oh, I've not changed the station yet. This station hasn't been changed yet. I'll get a little indicator here. And this will also get the same little indicator there. And that actually changes all of the trains to this. That's something, right? That's something. And let's change this train. I'm just desperately trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And this will go to here until empty. Yeah, that's one train. Let's find the next train. This will also do the same thing. Into here until empty. Take that out. Good. And now comes the next part. Where are the next trains? That one, and this is still the same. This one is not, and this will then be completely different. It'll go from the yellow until full and go into here until empty. So what I'm doing now is, instead of having generic common trains, then I have changed it now to be having dedicated trains. And then I need to find one more of these. It might be that one. Nope. This one. All the way down into utility signs. It goes from this one, full, and then it goes to that one, empty. And yes, there's only one train for each. Now, I do not have any train that goes back to my hub area, and that's okay. Right, that's actually okay right now. I don't care about it right now. I'll gracefully ignore it, and because it's only built for, like, I don't know. I don't even know what it's built for. Like, some of the, I guess, roboports and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm ever going to use that. Right, so what we've done now is made this dedicated. Then we are going to replicate this part. Let's actually use the blueprints from here. Load into the structures. Out. Out. These ones are just going to go out for all of them. Oh, I need 3 in total. So I actually only need 1 here. Because I have 1, 2, 3. And I will then be able to... It gets a bit tricky. This position. And that changes the train station names. Also, these train station names are not correct. You can see that this is... No. This one is a generic one, so I will just go from taking the train stations, and they will be going in here. Express Ghost something. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, that's also something I need. Where, didn't I summon that train? Where the... Oh, no. You're stuck. Why are you stuck? That's a bad place to be stuck, isn't it? Oh, I can't get anywhere. Damn. That's really annoying. So it can't go back in and it can't go back out. Really should be able to do this, isn't it? Why not? Oh, I'm getting distracted by the wrong things. How much do you have? You have 26. Ah, that's why. That's why. Okay, so because it has 26, then you are just stuck until it has more than 26. Ah, man. But that's okay. That's okay. And I will now go to this location here. This is a bad location again because I'm going to get stuck behind the jet train. But luckily we are at this position and I will now start moving that way. And go 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll have the next one. I don't know how many I can actually build of this, but I kind of feel we're at the end. Look at all of this. Clean, 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 clean. Now this gets into the corner where there's going to be a bit of a fight, I would imagine, going on. I have no idea if we're close to the limit. All right, but I got here. Now, what we did here is we did a preemptive strike to make sure that we got, oops, all of this done. And now I reverted back, and it might just seem a bit silly to do that 2 episodes, one after the other. And to that, I can only say, yeah, it is. It is. It's pretty silly to do that. There you go. That's now reestablished as that one. And I will get the train stations over to my ghostly images there. So that is the 3 stations we needed for that. And I will then take a look in here. I will need the RCUs, rocket control units. I will have one of those. Yep, thank you. Then I will, after the rocket control units, I'll have 1 red. Can I have 1 red, please? Yes, thank you very much. Then I will have 1 green. Yes, please. That's coming right up. There we go. And there will also need to be dedicated names for it. And then what are we missing? We are missing now some... I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to take this out. So I kind of feel that 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 here. That could be exclusively for these 4. And then I could... But I have that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also nice. And then move this in here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. That means we need rocket control units. And I am pretty sure rocket control units doesn't quite work because that is probably going to need some water somewhere. So that needs to be having a bit of babysitting here. Okay, well, that's pretty simple. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one has to be deconstructed. And this one has to be deconstructed as well because I don't really like them having over here. And that location can be used for something else instead. And then will be moved in here. So I will need to get a satellite builder. That satellite builder will be... It'll be up here. Or maybe somewhere else. I have no idea. That one. And that one. And... Satellite builder will build it here. Sweet. And I will get the last rocket control. No, rocket fuel. Rocket fuel will be... Let's build it down there. Now that just leaves us a tiny little problem. Like, how the hell are we going to build all of that crap? That is a big question. I also think that this has to go back to refuel. Let's see. It has to go from there and then inbound. So that goes back and refuels so that we can build the last bits. And we are just absolutely destroying everything here. That is wonderful. And we just need this 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So we built 5 and we can definitely build 4 more. Great. So we can close this off shortly. What I'm going to do is I think that I need to drive on my train and then first of all turn off my roboport because the stuff we need to build is not going to be great. So some of this has to be be changed to dedicated lines. There's the red one and the green one. What I need to do is I need to go to this location and start deconstructing that somehow, or at least hold on. I need to build the new one before I can demolish that. That's definitely a thing. Yeah. Okay, so which ones do I need to have dedicated? This is going to be red. So where is red? I'll just flip on this part, even though it takes a bit of effort. That's not... It's generic plastic and this and this. Yep. Let's see. That's red. This is the red. Oh, that's a 46. That's kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. Let's get our... that's kind of a lot, actually. Huh. Well, that's more than I had anticipated. Also, they're not really coming out here to repair very much. Wow. That's the first real breach we have. But then again, this is why we brought all of these down here. To establish. And as I said, it's always the first ones that are worse. And we have now completely alleviated that problem. So not really a big deal. Ah, it's because it's shooting down there, and that means they are coming in at a bad angle. It came in from a funny angle. Yes, a funny angle indeed. That should be good. And we'll just go back in here. What? Oh, no, that's the same one. That's just update. Nothing to worry about. And where are you? You're coming back. All right. What I need to do is... Actually, nothing at this one, I guess. Except not be in the way. And this part has to be deconstructed. We do have a big issue with regards to how are we going to reconstruct this. Boop. All right. So that at least... does that... No, it should kill the inbounds. Kill the inbounds here. There. That's killing the inbound. So when it's done being inbound, then we can't do anymore. And the great thing is we have the artillery train, so we can always just remove the stuff we don't like. Right. I did do this part here. Yep. And now I need to copy the green. They also have the dedicated stations, and the green is, I guess, here. Great. This is the idea of having Megabase-In-A-Book, because it is... Look how easy it has been to do that. I mean, the design part at least. We kind of still need a tiny bit when it comes to the rest of it. And I will get my train. What I'm going to do with my train is I am going to start building the water. Building the water. That means down... Let's go down there. That's close enough. And that is done. This one is also shooting. Everything is awesome. I think I will do this build here, because I might as well build it all these places immediately. And there. And that's the final build. All we need now is that to be replenished, which is happening. And I need you to go, we have this out. All we need is more research. I'll do this part, so if you don't like people cheating, that's now you should look away. It's just impossible to find that. Boop. Good, that's one. This one is already done, yeah. And we move over to the next one. And fix those two. Well, okay, 10. 17, that's a lot. Go out there again. And we will then have... Okay, you are done. Yeah, you're done. I need to build this part. I feel that this is more important. Which it might not be, but it's just one of those. And then it's done. Here. Get the water. Oops. Wrong size. Wrong location. Doesn't matter. And one more. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is the one of the only feature addition. That's actually the only feature changing mod that I have in this game, in this playthrough. And then I need to build this part, and I can take my little train I should take the right train. And you can go up to here. Because this needs to be built first. And we don't get run over by your own train. And I guess I can start building this stop up here. 52 again. Ah, no. They are just not really... it's probably like a pretty big attack force coming in. But that's all good. It's all good. Look at that. Just done. It's replenished. It's replenished immediately. Sweet. That's just the radar, so don't care. Okay, you're gonna be standing... not really out here. Let's go back in. And that's working. Alright, let's build this part. And then use our train to build the rest of it. Go straight ahead. Now, at this point, I think that we'll just do a little time-lapse on the build. How about that? Factorio and time-lapse? Name a better combination. Let's give that a shot to see how that works. And that completes the build of everything here for our science. Let's have a look. We now have built the entirety of our science, 5,400 white signs per minute. That's pretty impressive infrastructure build we just completed here. I need to now sort of open them. You can see that all of these, except for this part, but all of these up here are not open. And I've also not decommissioned this one. Well, actually I set these one to not request anymore. And so I have I'm almost ready. I'm actually ready to get started on sending things out, but I'm not going to do that because that should be something we set up in next episode to sort of see if we have train congestion, where we have shortages, not if, but we will definitely have shortages, where the shortages come in first, and then we start looking at that. So that will be in the next episode. I hope you appreciated this mammoth build. Also, if we just zoom out a bit and take a look at down here, we can see that we have almost cleared out all of the biters in this corner. So that means we are now safe on from here and up to there. So there's only like, this is the least dangerous part. And then there's only this part left for us to go. And then we have all of our perimeter secured as well. I think that was a massively good progress in this episode. And we are starting on upscaling. We now have the red and green signs is already upscaled to 5,400. Actually the blue as well. And now we also have the white signs. It's not enabled, but it's there. Then we have to work on the purple signs and the yellow signs and maybe the military. I don't know. But then once we have those, then we have to start scaling up on our consumption or our raw materials like steel, iron, copper, stone. All those things need to be done as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next episode coming on Sunday, I suppose, or maybe one of the other many things that are going on here on the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and stay effective.